Beacon Hill has an abundance of history and a lot of great shopping, but there's one thing it lacks: diversity. With a population of 9,023, over 80% of the residents are white. Mike Melkin from the Boston Redevelopment Authority explains what diversity means outside of race and why Beacon Hill is less diverse than other Boston areas.
So overall, Beacon Hill is one of Boston's least diverse neighborhoods, generally speaking, and part of that is a question of how you want to define diversity. Generally, people define diversity as being the opposite of whiteness in a place, but diversity can be measured in a lot of different ways, specifically age or educational attainment in an area, income.
According to the Boston Redevelopment Authority's American Community Survey, only 4.1% of Beacon Hill's population is Hispanic, 5.3% is Asian, and only 2% is African American. So why is there this trend?
Cost of housing is high. The housing structure of it, the types of homes and these kinds of things have really kind of leaned more towards the more affluent. So I think that's probably one of the main reasons why you see Beacon Hill's racial makeup to have shifted. I can't really.
Tobias Diaz, the museum coordinator of the Museum of African American History, offers some insight into the history of the diversity of Beacon Hill.
This neighborhood was predominantly an African American community. Again, I want to say starting from 1783 up until the very early 1900s. And after that time period, there was a bit of a movement in that community because of many different things. A lot of it was essentially economic factors. This community was expanding, getting bigger, so they wanted to find better places to live and what have you. Also, the need for more jobs.
While the area is mainly white, the age and education diversity lacks as well. With an average age of 31.1 years old, 50.9% of the population is aged 20 to 34, according to the American Community Survey, which explains the reason why there are an abundant number of college students in Beacon Hill.
While it's predominantly white, it's also predominantly affluent, it's predominantly college educated. So you do have a lot of folks with a bachelor's degree or greater living in that area.
Mm-hmm. Beacon Hill's lack of diversity is marked in the numbers from the Boston Redevelopment Authority, but the area continues to thrive off of its rich history that it keeps alive through the State House, the shops and restaurants, the Boston Common, and the museums that preserve what used to be.